Hey guys, how's it going? Miniko here, and we are back with some more Greeter Man. Now, every other time I've played Greeter Man, it's always been through Twitch, and then it's just been straight uploaded straight to YouTube. Um, but I've decided that because they're doing better on YouTube than they are on Twitch, I figured I'd just do this as a simple recording session instead of streaming it and then bunging it straight up onto YouTube afterwards. So this can be condensed down a hell of a lot more for you guys, and not only that, to be able to then, what's the word? So I can record like maybe 2 hours, something like that, and I can get it bunged down to about maybe 35, 40 minutes, hopefully. But yeah, I figured I'd do it on a recording session. If I record them every Monday, edit what needs to be edited, and then try and get them uploaded for Thursday morning, say maybe around 10, 11 a.m. UK time. But yeah, I just figured I'd quick sneaky leak intro. We are currently on version 0.8.4R3. The last time I played this was the early access release for gangs. So there's been a fair few updates between then. A lot more bug fixes and whatnot. I believe as well the developers added in a hospital. So that's where you can go now if you want your health and whatnot to go up, and or if you die. Well, yeah, say die. Obviously, PvP's both people have to shoot at each other to enable PvP, which is one thing that I like because with a game like this, it will be very similar to GTA in the fact of you'll always have that one little dickhead on the oppressor or something like that. It's just to ruin your day completely. But I like the fact that you have the option to shoot back to enable PvP. So, but yeah, if you die, whether that be due to PvP or if you can't drive and you end up driving your car into the water, you'll poof into the hospital. I don't know if that's actually been released yet, but I know with the Greederman Discord that it has been a thing. I don't know if it is a thing at the minute, but I know it's going to be a thing if it isn't already. But without further ado, we will jump straight into this. Don't know what we're going to do yet, but we'll jump straight into it. Right, so I just figured I'd take the time to... Oh, loady gun. Yeah, I figured I'd take the time to basically walk through... Not everything, but I did have a couple of people in the comments ask about... these aren't done yet. Yeah, ask about the lights on these. So, well, I say people, one person in particular asked about the how I get the different color lights on the grow farm. So you'll have to make your way down to the gas station to pick up some light bulbs. If I remember rightly, they aren't cheap, but nevertheless, you'll need to pick up. Yeah, it's only one light bulb you'll need. I believe there's 8 beds total. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, 8 beds total. So you'll need 8 light bulbs, and then you'll need to harvest each type of weed plant to then get the different colors. Once you've harvested enough types of the different types of weed plants, you then bring them up here. I believe they are. It's been a while since I've actually played this game. Yeah, so you bring them up top here, and then you've got the tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 bulbs. So you'll need to make the tier 1 bulbs first, which obviously is the light bulb, and then, say, the Berry Bliss cannabis leaf. After that, it'll be the baggie, and then the vial. Not super hard to make, but obviously starting out with, they will be, I guess, more tedious to do until you get like higher growth speeds and whatnot, and like maybe an upgrade or two on the grinder and on the boiler as well. So that's how you do that. I'm pretty sure these. I can't remember now. Yeah, I was gonna say they're all level 4, obviously minus this one, which is level 5 because cheaper. Uh, but again, I could go full maxed out with this, but as you've seen, like the growth speed on this is 3.1, and they were more or less grown by the time I actually came down here. Now, all I'd done before hitting record again was go to the garage and get the car, drive the car down here, and I messaged a mate back on Discord. That was it. So I've not done much in order for these to grow to what they are now, which obviously is 100% grown. Little tip for you guys as well that are just starting out playing Greed of Man. Obviously when you come to plant all these, they'll all grow relatively at the same time. But if you just hover over this last one, as soon as this last one says 100% grown, you can harvest the entire bed. You don't have to do that for every single one. Say if you start from the left and work your way down to the right, after literally maybe 2-3 minutes, come down to the right one. As long as this one says 100% grown, you can harvest the entire lot. So before I do harvest, I do want to go to the cannabis roller, and then I want to add that to the auto crafter, add that to auto crafter, that one and that one. So what that does is I did pay for the VIP. Now obviously it's a bit controversial really because it is a free game, but at the same time the VIP does give you a little bit more. Just give me a minute. Just give me a second. I'll just bung them into there. That'll do. No. Urban investments. Oh. God, I was so dumb then. Yeah, so that thing that I was using then, that is a VIP thing. Only you can buy them or pick them up from the shipyard. But I'm pretty sure at this moment in time, they are still currently only VIP use only. Same with the autocrafter as well. The autocrafter is VIP use only. So I will need... it's not necessary, but if you are able to, I suggest paying the small amount for VIP just to make your life easier in the long run. So when your farm, say if you did max out your farm and you're constantly harvesting, like as soon as you've harvested, you're harvesting again, you're going to need the auto crafter just to get the berry bliss, well, just to get all your cannabis leaves sorted into their relative, into the, oh, ooh, interesting, interesting. Nice. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's already added. That's already okay. Right. Don't know what happened there. You saw me click it. It's fine. But yeah, as soon as you get the auto crafter, it's going to be a hell of a lot better. Ooh, police skill. This is how I want to say out of touch I am with this game, but yeah, I'll go without a touch. It's been a while since I've actually needed to use, not needed to use, since I've actually played this game. So I am fairly out of touch when it comes to what's actually in. I heard that the developer was actually going to sort out the whole police thing, and it has intrigued me. So I think on that note, I'm gonna let that. It's probably already grown or more or less nearly grown, but we're gonna have a bit of a wander around. I can't remember if I had anything in the shop last time before I jumped off. I don't think I did. But again, this is another thing that you can do. So with all your stock, so when you first start out, you'll have to go to the shady drug dealer literally around the corner from your weed farm. But as soon as you were able to, and you're able to buy the key for this shop, I recommend you doing it. Just simply because you can get full market price. Or you can, yeah, well, you can get full market price, or maybe a tad above full market price for the stuff that you sell. So with this guy, I'm pretty sure, yeah, so sell price there is minus 20%. So you're losing 20% of potential profits because he takes 20% of the cut. From the shop, you get full market price, or you can like adjust the prices, because this game is completely player run. The market is completely player run. For those of you that are old enough, I guess the way to think about it is it's very similar to RuneScape, where stuff at the Grand Exchange and whatnot is pretty much player run. Now, I'm having to drive around just to have a look on where the police station is now. So the hospital is in the game. That's... Oh. That's good to know. One thing I will probably put in the suggestion on the... Yeah. The one thing I will probably suggest is for the developer to work on the cars a bit more. But yeah, I've not actually seen the hospital at all. Why not have it open inwards? So, oh, there you go. So I'd imagine as soon as you die, you'll come out of, well, you'll probably spawn into one of these many rooms in the back here and wear one of these lovely gowns. Oh, your person's actually see-through. So then as soon as you come out, you can walk outside and crack on with whatever it is you were doing. Now, how does one get rid of these now? Oh, there we go. You just gotta give it a minute, I guess. So that's the hospital. That's if you whether or not you decide to go and have a dunk in the lake or engage in PvP and someone brings out an AK. By the looks of things as well, I might be the only one on this server anyway. Where is the police station? This is the bank, and you can go down below. Pretty sure that's how you conduct raids as well, with the gunsmith side of everything. But I'd like to say the police stations is what would be realistically in one of these older buildings, older looking buildings, but don't exactly remember. Mr. Stick. Hold on. Police department. There we go. Again, this is another thing I'm not... Alright then. This is another place that I've actually not seen before either, so... First time for everything, I guess. I think as well the developer was actually saying something along the lines of... Oh, you will get rubber banding, guys. Don't... Like, it is just a part of the game. Like, as long as you've got a decently spec'd PC to run it. Now, I've got... Like, my PC is it's like all the last gen stuff. So I've got a Ryzen, I think it's a Ryzen 5 5600X or something like that, 32 gig of RAM and a 3070 Ti. So with all them specs, I'm still using that much bloody VRAM. So it's a bit ridiculous, really. But at the same time, as long as you've got a fairly decent spec PC, at the end of the day, it is just going to be rubber banding that you'll have to deal with. How do I become a Popo? That's what I want to know. Yeah, if you hover over these as well, this is where you'll pretty much find all your stats. Now, I've only really done the cooking and the farming. I've done a little bit of mining, but not enough to actually get me up into the different levels. Yeah, so my mining is only level 1. Combat, I've not engaged in combat. 24 in chemistry, 42 in that, and gang skills. Again, we only really just started up the gang stuff the in the previous video. Say videos, more of a bloody stream, but yeah. We haven't really done much in the sense of gangs. And thank you. But speaking of gangs, if you guys are new, or even if you're not, you guys actually want to join the gang is called The Void. And that name also follows suit with the Discord as well, and where you can keep up to date on the comings and goings of myself, Ed, and other streamers that I would like to potentially stream with again, and also for the first time. I don't want to come to the shipping yard. I ain't got nothing in the shipping yard. I wanted to go to the gas station and go around the back to actually start some of the gang stuff. Don't know why I came all the way over. Huh? It is... With this game, it is a pretty game in its own right. Now, obviously, I know this game has had a lot of controversy in the past about it being a huge scam, and then... Oh. Finally do something with this? I guess it has to be the... Oh. There's definitely something going on. There we go. Yeah, so if you remember last time, we did make a batch of... I think a batch of both of stuff. Watch it. I was going to say watch out. Not I'll be here now, but yeah. So we made a batch of, well, all this. So 6 of the industrial meth sheets and then the enhanced meth sheets as well. Has any of this changed? No, it's still distribution stuff. Oh, this is new. Dirty lab suit crafting. Well, it's not new. You can do this in the RV. All this can be made in the RV for those of you that don't want to get involved with gangs. Medical lab suit. Green. Ah, okay. So this is where you get the different colored lab suits then. So what? The grey, green, and white. Okay. And then obviously whatever color it is in the RV as well. Now, why? Is it simply because I'm not the gang leader and I'm not able to take the pills? Random water jugs. Okay. So that must be the case. Which, if that is the case, I'll tell Ed to jump on at some point and he can take over when it comes to... Ooh. Yeah, he can take over when it comes to the whole taking them gifts. For you, when you're starting out as well, you can also do contracts. And they're not tremendously, hard to do. Or at least starting out with, they're not tremendously hard to do. So what's this one? Sell amount of item at a given dealer. So this one would literally be sell X amount of this type of weed to the shady dude around the corner. So go there. It's literally underneath the gas station. Go there every time you want to get a new contract and they will give you a little bit of influx in cash. I don't know why the window's fuzzed up on that when you can see through everything else. Yeah, as you can see, the light bulbs are here, or just a single one. It's $1,200, which is a little bit on the steep end, I will admit, but it is what it is. You can buy. I suggest buying yourself the small keychain. You can fit up to 10 keys per keychain, so you'll probably need eventually 2 keychains. And the turtle truck is... I can actually show you what the turtle truck is. I have that, if it lets me out. Bloody building. Well, I don't have it. Well, I have it, but the turtle truck is basically this, but less destroyed. Just missed it then. I don't know if he's still there. Yeah, he's still kind of in the car, but not really. See, there you go. That's what it is. You're being robbed by blah, 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 blah. Choose an option, access or deny. And you can basically just run away if you really wanted to. And oh, so you actually can get basically robbed. That is probably again something new. Oh Jesus. There we go. Oh, never mind. What is going? What's turning on now? Threat level too high, if you say so. I'm not really engaged in the combat on this, so I have no judgment on it, basically. And I'm pretty sure as well I don't have any bullets, so if I do, they're in maybe the shipyard. Yeah, then they are basic bullets. Is it going to take the stack? There we go. Can I get into the store as well? Just to buy some more bullets. And then we'll buy all them. Bullets, so well, at least the basic bullets anyway, are cheap, you know. What are they, like $1 each or something like that, or thereabouts anyway. So let's attempt with the whole shoot and kill type of thing. Police can now see you have a bounty. I have a $50 bounty. That's good. They have whole bounty things and everything. Oh, I wish you didn't rubber band whilst I was in the middle of a bloody firefight, or trying to be in the middle of a firefight anyway. You're now on good terms with the criminal world and cannot be... I was reading that, but sure. Anyway, as I was trying to say before, let me just put these bullets of mine down here. There we go. Right. Let's harvest some more of these. Another recommendation as well from me is do make the bundles, because you'll need with the bundles, obviously you'll have to make bundles to put them in the grind. No, you don't. You can put straight up cannabis leaves into the grinder, and then you'll get the baggies. If you make bundles, you will get more baggies from the bundles. And not only that as well, if you have the auto crafter enabled, it will save you a hell of a lot of room. As you can see, that's just from 2 beds, and I'm getting 500 lemon zest cannabis leaves. So it's getting the VIP is a good investment in the long run, but starting out with, I wouldn't suggest it. Not really, because you will only have the one farm, and I'm pretty sure to set up farms afterwards, like so it will be like, I think it was like 250, 250, 500, 500, 1,000, and then like 1,500 and 1,500 or something like that. It was pretty ridiculous. But how do I now get rid of... Okay, so how do I become a police officer? That's what I want to know. How do I... If I go to objectives, is it under the objectives? Construction. Bank vault, AKs. It's not under any objective, or at least the one that I can see anyway. Right, let's put all these into here. With the seeds as well, I do recommend sticking all of your seeds back into the farmer. Every single one you get, stick it straight back into the farm until you have an excess over 1,000, let's say. Just simply because starting out with, you will need every single last seed. You can make seeds into seed boxes and then into seed crates if you go to this one here. So as you can see, I could make the Berry Bliss seed box, and once I have 150 of these Berry Bliss boxes, you can then make the crate. And as you can see, the crate sells for 22,000, well, pretty much 22.5 grand. If you was to put that crate into your store, you would get the full 22.5 grand. Hold on, let me just reply to this message. I know it's not ideal, but it's a little bit on the important side. Apologies, guys. But yeah, it tells you all the prices of every single item that you can do. The one that I do recommend you guys trying to work towards is definitely going to have to be these jugs. Or well, the bottles even. Just because of the prices of them. Now, as you can see here, the liquid cherry pop bottle is nowhere near as much as, say, the Berry Bliss. Now, they all cost the same price, but for whatever reason, the cherry pop, in comparison, more times than not, is a hell of a lot less. It's like that there. But you do that, you can see it should be 22.5 grand, but cherry pop, for whatever reason, just seems to be popular, even though everything weed related costs the same price. Like, you will get the same price regardless of what type you produce. But obviously producing the different types will give you better options. So say, you have a complete farm of just cherry pop. If you were to sell in the store, you'll have a harder time selling it because the current market value for these is 970,000. It is at a minus 28.08 loss at the minute. But I'm pretty sure, again, these are meant to be 1.5 mil, I want to say. So it's, 1.5 mil on the average. So I suggest trying to make one of these, which does mean, I'm going to walk you through this. It does mean you're going to have to make 100, say we're going to go walk through Berry Bliss, right? So you're going to need 150 of the bundles, right? Then transform the bundles into the bag, right? Not the baggie, the bag. Bring the bag over to here. Put the bag into there. You will get more. So see out here, you need 10 just to make one baggie. With this, it is a 1-to-1 thing. So if you put that in there, you will get a hell of a lot more out of this bag than you would this one here. And then from there, you will then come around to the bagger. You will make, hold on, let me remember. So you'll have these already. So the Berry Bliss baggies. You'll want to make the Berry Bliss Berry Bliss bag. Okay, so there's two different types of bags, but obviously I'm walking you through this so you can see. So with this bag, you want 150 of these. Okay. With them 150, you want to come over to the packer. It's a big step, this, guys. Honestly, it's a pain in the ass, but in the long run, it is worth it. Trust me, it is worth it. You would want to make the sack, right? The Berry Bliss weed sack. Take the weed sack, over to the boiler then. Oh, all right. Take the weed sack over to the boiler. And then you're going to put that into here. And then from there, you will get the bottle. Okay? That is the best way to do it. Either that, or you can make 150 racks, I believe. Yeah, so you'll need 150 racks, which is which will be making these vials. So with these vials, you'll need 150 of them just to make one rack. So you can see why I'm saying go through all them extra loops just so that you can get the sack to then make it into the bottle just straight up. Because it'll be easier, especially if you do end up getting the VIP. If you get the VIP and you're just harvesting and harvesting and harvesting, you know, you're going to be loaded in no time when it comes to when it does come to the whole having to make the bundles and then the bundles into the bag and then the grinder and yada 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 yada. So I had a quick look around and now just have a look, see if you could actually join the police at the minute. Now I don't know if you can or not just yet. This might be like an early access thing for VIPs only, where it's more of a show type of thing, and it's not in for testing just yet. Kind of how the meth lab was, the industrial meth lab. For a period of time, it was just here for show. Right, I do want to take. Take off. There needs to be a take all button. And there really needs to be a take all button. I just had a quick drink, then I might have hit the microphone slightly as well with the milkshake, but I will. Yeah, there's an input all, but not. Oh, all right. Yeah, there's an input all, but not a check all. In fact, I will put that in the. There we go. So when it says the mailbox as well, that means going to your starting apartment, the apartment that you start with from the get-go. There'll be a load of little mailboxes in the main lobby area. Oh, actually, no, I do need to be in there. No. There we go. Right. So I got 1,000. So I want to put 500 in there. 500 into there. That. And I guess I have a bit more than. What about? It's just gonna have to be about the rest of that, really. I'm only missing 100, really. That's not too bad. I can live with near that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just put the max in there. Fine. So, I do want to come back in. God damn it. This is the only issue with the camper van that I have at the minute is when you jump out of the camper van, it will basically put you inside of said camper van. But honestly, other than that, I have no issues with this with the RV. Really have no issues with the RV. Definitely Breaking Bad inspired though. Definitely Breaking Bad inspired. So yeah, your mailbox is in here. More times than not as well, people do tend to leave you alone. So if you are worried about them just randomly attacking you, honestly, don't worry about it. More times than not, they do tend to leave you alone. So you'll get the yellow suit in here. Again, definitely Breaking Bad inspired with that. Back down into the weed farm. I suggest as well, I honestly, I do suggest giving yourself multiple things to do. Just simply because if you're constantly doing weed, you will find the game tedious. So I opted to dabble in a little bit of the whole meth side of everything. Quick sip of a banana milkshake right there. Yeah, so I opted for going into the weed, not into weed, into meth. Now, meth is the hardest one to make money. If you give me a second and I go back to the main screen again, I will show you exactly what I mean. Okay, so we're back on the home screen again. Oh, okay, is it gonna do oh, our friend. Right, so it's gonna be one of them. One more minute, please. All right, we'll try that again. As I was trying to say, hold on a minute. Can I copy my friend code in? Oh, never mind. Yeah, so when you go to start the game, for whatever reason, it does like to do that where it will say if you come back to the main screen. What is going on with my stuff? Anyway, when you come back to the main screen, you will have to basically close the game, download the game back up, because for whatever reason, when you go back to the main menu, it does that. Very weird, I know. So with this again, mining is the easiest way to make money. Weed is even easier to make money because that's what you start with. Until the homeless stuff comes into play. Now, from what I read on the Discord, on the Greater Man Discord, it's basically done. Basically done. He's just got to sort out a couple of other little things, sort out all the cash stuff and everything, and then I think it is more or less done. And from the homeless stuff, you will basically start out with nothing. Like it will more than likely be an option, like it is for these. And you basically start off with nothing. You are just naked in the world, in the Urban Vista area, which is the area where your weed is. It is down the side of. I can show you exactly where it's going to be, but basically, combat hard. Meth is very hard. That is the hardest one to make money. But again, in the long run, worth it. This is new. This is new. A mini garage key. Big old camper key. I've actually never seen this before. No, how have I not seen this before? Now with the blue pill, I don't know what the blue pill is. I honestly have no idea what the blue pill is. Not the foggiest. What are the prices on the? Yeah, not too bad. Suppose where are we? Oh, he's moved him. Ah, oh no, he's not. No, he's not. He's just slapped a building there. Okay, so before this building was here, the meth dude was literally just parked up the side of the building, of this building, um, just hanging outside with a table outside of his RV with a shed load of meth on the table. Now this building, I do want to. I would like a new car. Would like a new car. Don't know what the prices are, but at the same time, what bloody car do I want? I don't want that. I would like one of these. How much for one? Ooh, I could nearly do that. That could be like a next episode type thing. First things first in the next episode, guys. We're gonna bloody well, we're gonna get some stuff together, get some racks and whatnot, and we're gonna sell a shed load of racks at the start of the next episode. But yeah, start of the next episode, we're definitely doing that. That is gonna be a next episode type of thing. But going back to what I was saying, building's definitely new. Either that, I've never noticed it before. Yeah, with the homelessness now, from what I can tell with the screenshots, all the homeless stuff is gonna be around here, around this building. I don't know what this building is used for. I think it's storage. I believe. I think it's like a big storage warehouse. Well, this is the Urban Vista area here. So yeah, here it is, Urban Vista. So all the homeless stuff will be in and around this area. It might expand a little bit further up or in and around the gas station as well, maybe. Not too sure. It's hideout, counterfeit cash. You can really see what has been going on here recently. That's a police station there. Center Drive. Midnight Tower. So you got the Midnight Shop, Garage, and Suite. All under there. So I think the regular garage is again in the Urban Vista area. I think that is just classed as this block here. Or it might just be classed as that. Honestly, I'm not too sure how he's got it laid out. But you can go to the Sky Spire and get all the keys and off from there. Which I don't think I've actually showed really any of you guys more than this, but I don't want this to be a massive. Oh, this is where you can find this. This is where you can find that. I have been trying to do a little bit at the same time. So with these bundles now, wait, pressed M, didn't want to press M. I wanted to press tab, and with tab, go to storage. I don't have many bundles, but I can, instead of just stack, there needs to be a take all. There really does. These grown, no, they're not grown. Of course they weren't. I left and joined again. So yeah, I recommend getting another business on the go. Definitely another business. I believe Ed has actually got the flax farm on the go. And from what he was telling me, it is a bit harder to do now than it was when he first got it. I don't know in what capacity that means, but yeah, he was saying it's a lot harder. You can get into the flax side of everything from there. And it is here where, oh, glitched into the door, apparently. There we go. Nope, still glitched into the door. There we go. Yeah, into the flat. Oh, that would have been cool if you could. I don't know what the Midnight Garage is. Coffee shop. I've got the coffee shop as well. The coffee shop makes sense to do once you've got the shipyard. Because then once you buy a boat, it saves you having to drive all the way up near the cocaine area to then harvest the coffee beans that are around the back of the cocaine farm. So, coffee shop, wait until you got the shipping yard. I'm just having a look here at AK. Oh, that's, yeah, I got the AK production as well. The bunker. Again, I've not done anything with the bunker just because you have to get into mining, and I've really not bothered with it. Oh, here's where you can buy the Vista key. It's not expensive at all. You could probably literally buy that within the first couple of cells of your weed. The Midnight Apartment. That building's not exactly in tip-top shape. But yeah, guys, I know I've not done all too much on camera. I have mainly done a lot of off-screen stuff, really. There's been a good 20, 30 minute breaks between each cut, but nevertheless, it is one of them games where where it is a lot of back and forth, a lot of tedious stuff. I didn't want to show that on my first proper recording of this game. But nevertheless, guys, I do want to thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you all again in the next episode. Like I said, I will be recording these every Monday and will be releasing these every Thursday up on YouTube at around 10-11 o'clock UK time. I would say like like GMT or what if the other one is it BST or something. But I honestly just 10-11 a.m. UK time. I'll keep it as simple as that. Every Thursday these will get released. Or if they don't, join the Discord and I will have a reason up on why I've not released a video. So for those of you that are following me on Twitch and everything and that are in the Discord, you would know that I haven't streamed pretty much at all of last week. So today is the 19th of August. All of last week I basically didn't stream on my schedules just because I've had a lot of personal stuff going on. It's kind of sorted, kind of not, but everybody's got to basically get on with it. Get on with themselves, but anyway, I'm rambling on. I'd like to thank you I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button, like the video, and as always, I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.